evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for a much-anticipated main event. 15 rounds of heavyweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Big's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand. Wladimir Klitschko's coming to the ring right now. We know what he offers up once he's inside the ropes, but not much intensity here in this ring walk.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Goes up top with a right hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Big. Blocks that punch. The #1 heavyweight, according to Ring Magazine, Wladimir Klitschko, now pounding the drum, trying to chop down that tree right to the body.
Well, it's the right place to go. Right now, he has his opponent trying to survive. So instinctively, he's going to be moving his head. But the body's going to be right there, stationary. Good place to go.
You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight. But they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses, because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this. You know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Lands a big hook. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. That's why they call it the sweet science. Good work by Wladimir Klitschko.
Yeah, real smart there. Making him miss, making him pay.
Nice block by Big. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Teddy, you think this is the kind of matchup where we're going to see a lot of movement?
Yeah, I think you will, especially as the faster fighter gets his way. He's going to want to go take a stroll in the park a little bit, Joe, and make sure that the low-endurance fighter is going to have to do some extra pacing.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. He falls victim to that big hook. Wow, is he defensively sound. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence, and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he's doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
A well-placed overhand right. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
So the game plan for Wladimir Klitschko doesn't change much. Another good, solid shot to the head.
And the game plan, you're right, is consistent. Set up by that jab once again.
A solid left hand by Big. Scored well up top. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Halfway through round number 2. That's a great right hand by Big. Stunned, but all of a sudden now surviving. So after being hurt, Wladimir Klitschko now looks steady on his feet again.
And don't expect him to make the same mistake twice.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. He missed that uppercut.
Keep moving, keep moving.
A battering ram of a hook by Big. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Good smooth work by Wladimir Klitschko. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
And that's the end of round 2. Wladimir Klitschko's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's bright inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
Blocks that belt line well.
Relax, relax.
He's tight, he's tight. Little head hunting with the left. Wladimir Klitschko's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Get focused.
And yet another big shot comes in. Not a good sign. He goes to the canvas for the first time tonight. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Double up on your punches.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Wladimir Klitschko is not one-dimensional at all. He's got every weapon on offense. That time he showed us the uppercut. Scored well with the left downstairs. What's the best punch Wladimir Klitschko throws?
Oh, the right hand. I mean, the jab sets the table, and then, of course, he eats with the right hand. But if you pick one, it's the power of that right hand, the danger of that right hand.
Chopping a little wood with that hook. Wladimir Klitschko's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. 10 seconds to go in this round. Good block there by Wladimir Klitschko. And that does it for this round.
You're okay. Keep your hands up. You keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down. Let's keep him up. Listen, he's going to come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you, all right?
Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some.
So 3 rounds are in the books here. Big's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard. Punch stats don't always tell the story, but in this case, he's been the busier man, throwing more punches.
Yeah, but he's also had to do a lot more work just to keep his opponent off him, just to keep him defensive. Does that hurt him as the fight goes on?
I don't want to criticize him too much, Teddy, because by going defensive here after being stunned, hey, this might be the right strategy to employ.
As long as he doesn't stay with it too long. It's the right strategy to employ right now at this moment. But if you're going to win the fight, you have to find a way quickly down the road to get back to where you can score points and survive and be responsible defensively.
Oh, I like the way he went to the body with that hook. Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
The script for Wladimir Klitschko is always the same. Trying to target the right hand. He hit the target that time. Halfway through round number 4. Unable to connect by Big. Solid left hand to the head. Wladimir Klitschko's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think...
Biggs in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
Wladimir Klitschko with those big arms of his, I mean, he blocks a punch. He really defends it well like a shield. Biggs banged by a left hand. Big shot comes crashing home. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. The ref is stopping this fight. Biggs not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. Oh, that's a big win. That's a big win that's going to get everybody in the division's attention. Wladimir Klitschko's power ends this early.
You see results like this sometimes from combination, but one shot, wow.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.